What's going on, ESGNation, and welcome to another episode here on the channel as we're back here for some more road to show action of Alex Humberto here today. As we take a look here, we are just 4 games away getting ourselves into the World Series, but first we have to deal with those pesky Dodgers who we've been pretty much been dominant since we've joined the team with the Padres since that trade deadline. And of course we've been fighting back and forth with them and of course the Rockies as well, but we finally ended the season with a 94 and a 68 record, not to mention currently on a 5-game winning streak. 8 of the last 10 games we have won, and we've been looking very strong here, especially in that National League Divisional Series there against the Mets. Won that series, even though Alex has not been playing in too many of those games. He's been helping out the team as best as he possibly can, and we'll try to see if he can do so here again today, as we're going to be in this matchup here against the Dodgers. And like I said, this has been a back and forth type of series this season, and now things are going to really mean a lot. This is going to really mean a lot here, because the winner of this series, of course, moves on to the World Series. So we'll see us in this matchup here, coming in the bottom of the 6th and down by 2. And there you see Alex's numbers so far here in the postseason. And like I said, hasn't had that many at bats. Had a couple of pitches there during the series with the Mets. As you see there, fly this one. That will be number 1, and that fortunately is the only at bat he's going to get here in game 1, as we go ahead and sim the rest of this series, and we try to do our best here to try to get things going. But unfortunately, things happen, and hopefully, unfortunately that's not going to be the case for us here, as we end up losing this one 2-1 is your final score here in this matchup against the Dodgers. So the Dodgers get the best of us here in game 1 of the series. They kind of set the tone, and now it's our job to try to come back here tomorrow night and try to take over in game 2 before we head up the highway there up to Los Angeles for us, of course, for the next 3 games of that series. So Alex Humberto 0 for 1 in the game, in game 1 of this series. As we move on. Down by 4. And we'll see what we can do here. Is that's going to be a chopper, and that is not going to be what we want there, as Alex was, of course, trying to help himself there, and unfortunately that is not going to be any good for either us or the team, as he is going to be hell, we win the game, we find a way to get in there. We had a nice lead there, but of course, it could easily be taken away. Looks like we did pretty well there after the 5th inning. We scored a total of 7, 8, 9, 10 runs, and then of course we scored 1 more in the 7th. So we move on now to game number 3, and of course this is where he's going to come in again as a pitch hitter, as we're now in Los Angeles. So we tie the series up now 1 apiece. And we'll see with the first pitch here in this at bat, we're up by 2 here on the top of the 7th with 1 on, nobody out. And of course, we're trying to see if we can keep Alex, get him a good at bat here. A good at bat, running a base hit here. We'll obviously get the runner in from second. And of course, Alex has had some success here a couple times we've seen when we played it early on this season against the Dodgers here. And unfortunately, just did not do so well on that pitch there, as he's going to be taken, and he is going to have to go and make some different decisions coming up here. Hopefully he gets another chance to play. I was really hoping that maybe at some point here in this series we would be able to see more of him play in the postseason here, because he does have a pretty good postseason numbers. You know, even from last season when he was with the Boston Red Sox, he had a pretty good performance there in the postseason. If I remember correctly, I think we got to the World Series. Unfortunately, we come up short. But hey, look at this. We won the game. Nice job, as we were able to pull off a nice victory here in Dodger Stadium, as we win this one 7-4. Is the final in this one. It's Kershaw, of course, the loser in this one. 6 innings of work, but our pitcher there, he hits 5 2/3 innings, gets a nice win, and of course that's going to move us on. So we have now won 2 straight, as we're looking at game number 4 here. And let's see what we can try to do here. We're up by a run, top of the 9th, nobody out, or I should say nobody on it, 1 out. As we'll see what he can do here against Alexander. And of course, his job here is to just make sure the score stays as it is, and not let Alex Humberto try to get any kind of pitch here that can do some damage. As of course he fouls that one off. And now we're looking at an 0-2 here for Alex. But yeah, it would be nice to see if we get a chance to play a full game and get some more at bats here. But you know, computer being a little stingy, so we just have to do what we can do here. As that sinker there gets in on him, and he has to foul that one off as he's looking for another pitch there. That's going to be a slider. Now I will say, just like in the last couple episodes, I've had some issues with some of the footage here. As you see a quick strikeout there, as Alex is again just cannot connect on that one, and we'll have to go ahead and sim. But yeah, some of the footage, as you can tell here, is kind of glitchy. It's kind of it's somewhat salvageable. I try to salvage as much as I possibly could, and I probably I tried to sync the sound with it as best I can. So if there is some sound issues, I do apologize ahead of time there. I think I said that, like I said in a couple of videos here. I promise you, once we get into the new season, it's more better. I don't know what the Elgato was thinking it was trying to do, but I updated it. It didn't need an update, so I don't know. But now, with all the other videos I've been working on here lately, I haven't seen any issues with it, with the footage that I've been recording as of late. And we'll try to see if we can try to get something going, as we're looking at a 2-0 count. Now looking at 2-1 with 1 runner on board, and we're down by 2. So Alex here just trying to see what he can do, as he again fouls that one off a little early on that one. Of course, fans here in Los Angeles trying to keep their Dodgers here alive, as that one gets over the head of the shortstop, and that's going to be a base hit. And that's it, what we're going to see from Alex, as we go ahead and sim this one here. And of course, the question is, can we win this one here? Because we won 3 straight. All we need to do is win this one. Nice inning there in the 9th inning. We come back to win it by put 3 runs on the board, and now we have punched our ticket, as we are going to be going to the World Series coming up in the next episode. As Fernando Tatis, your player of the game, definitely our MVP of this postseason. He's put up some pretty good numbers here, and of course always showing out there on the field. As Fernando Tatis and the Padres are going to go move on, and of course we'll have to find out and see who we're going to be playing. We're going to be playing the Tampa Bay Rays or the Red Hot Minnesota Twins, who are playing some really good baseball as of late. So as you see there, final score 5-3 as we win this one. Nice job, as we were able to get a nice victory here. Of course, 1-for-1 for Alex. Got that single. That helped us out there some. But there you see, won the National League Championship Series. Congratulations there to the Padres. And of course, great series there against our rival there, the Dodgers. But as you take a look, we're going to be playing against Minnesota. Wow. So Minnesota's been kind of red hot as of late, playing some really good baseball. And of course, there you see they defeated Houston in the ALDS, and of course defeated Tampa Bay in 5 games there, 4-1 in the ALCS. So, man, this is gonna be a tough task for us, but I think our team can handle it. We've had a rough road ourselves here, and you know, I think we're obviously the underdogs in this one, but I feel like we can got a good chance here to get this series going here in our direction. Of course, get a chance to hopefully maybe see Alex play a game. I'm really hoping that we'll get a chance to play, but we'll have to see and find out coming up here in the next video. So episode 77, we will be in the World Series, and it's going to be between the Minnesota Twins and the San Diego Padres. We'll see who is going to bring home that hardware there and become the 2022 World Series champions. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, which was a quick one, of course, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe as well if you happen to be new. Hit that bell notification so you guys be notified of this series or any series that happens to be uploaded to the channel. And of course, our social media is down below, and our if you want a chance to catch our live streams, you guys can follow us over on twitch.com as well over at kick.com as well. That's the best way to catch our live streams. And of course, always have a good time there, just a chilled environment and just having some fun playing some games. And of course, don't forget our main channel over on ESGNet as well. We've got some great roadshow characters over there as well. But that's it for me. As always, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you guys next time.